Like, are you reading every paragraph?
Reading them posts.
Yeah, man. You just taking a paragraph. Like, real talk, man. Like, reading's all right, man. You just gotta find time.
Yeah.
I'm a hall monitor, man. So, you know, I'm walking the halls a lot, you know, negotiating with our future leaders of tomorrow at Westview, you know, to get to class and all that good stuff. But while I'm walking the halls, you know, just grab a book. If I'm not posting something, just grab a book real quick and just bang out, you know, a couple pages, you know, and just make that part of your routine, you know.
Yeah, you gotta read.
Routine's the hashtag for today, man. You gotta get in that routine. Hashtag that.
That's the name of the episode.
Actually, I like that.
Routine.
Actually, because before we started the show, me and Woods were talking. Describe your routine so that KoJo can understand.
The day in the life of Chris BlackWoods, a.k.a. Grand Slammers, a.k.a. Gentleman _hats, Insta.
Talk to him.
Man, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm the Westview Juniors basketball coach.
Okay.
So we have practice 7 a.m. So I get up at 6, you know, get to the gym for 7. We do our thing. We have our practice. By like 8:15, I fly out.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Fly out. You heard that?
Fly
out. Dog.
Not walk out, not run.
No, man, I got to run because I don't want to get the fiance upset. You know, because she's getting the kids already and stuff.
Yep.
So I go pick up the kids.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring them to school. You know, I'll say that Monday to Friday. You know, fiance's rolling. You know what I mean? She's getting her workout on. I got to bring her to Planet Fitness. Right? And then by like 9 o'clock, 9:15, I'm at work. At Westview, do my hall monitor thing, posting, reading, negotiating with our young future leaders of tomorrow to get to class, and don't be 18. Don't be 18 with like 7 credits.
Straight up,
have to go to like adult school. You know what I mean? Always telling them that shit. And then
those kids at Yorkdale across Orpheus Road.
You know what I mean? I'm not even knocking Yorkdale across Orpheus or Burnethorpe or Emory. I ain't knocking those adult schools.
Why you calling them all out?
I ain't knocking them. You know what I mean? But you don't want to end up there, man. You know what I mean? Especially as a Canadian citizen, man. You grew up there, man.
This guy said Burnethorpe. Respect on that. That's the saga one right there. That's me, dog.
Get your credits.
Burnethorpe. What you know about Burnethorpe, dog?
You feel me? And then boom. 5. I gotta be at. I finish at 4:30 at Westview.
Right.
Fly over to the Boys and Girls Club of Western Mount Dennis. Run a youth program there from 5 to 8. And then boom. After that, home time. Chill with the kids.
That's blessed.
In between all that, you know,
we're always on the social media.
And that's just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then Thursday, you know, I got a few geniuses at home. My young kings, you know, Diary and Dream. So my youngest son, he's into ball. So I bring him to the gym. 7 a.m. You know what I mean? We're banging it out from like 7 to
get your shots
8:15. Get your shots up, working on his handle, and it's at top clip, so the rims are a lot lower. So his confidence is super high because he's just splashing everything.
He's like, yo, I'm nice.
You know, dude got the pylons out. He's dribbling through the pylons, doing his thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's working. And then you know, I got my older son. You know. I got him into the slime business. Like, he introduced me to the slime business.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, just the kids nowadays, they play with slime, man.
What the hell is slime?
Slime. Remember slime when you were a kid?
Yeah, I remember slime.
Yeah, these kids are making it now, bro. What? They're making it. Borax and glue and all types of shit.
I am out of the loop.
I don't know what's going on.
Fam, it's so real that all these kids are on it. So I was like, son, you gotta sell this shit, man. You gotta sell this.
Make some money.
We're gonna go to Michael's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy your glue. I'm gonna buy you all the supplies that you need.
Yeah.
And we're gonna sell it to kids at your school. Don't tell your teachers.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Word.
So we've been doing this like for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been making a little profit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he's learning.
He's making a little profit.
He's making a little profit. I'm supplying him. I'm supplying him.
You the supplier.
I say you keep 100%. You keep. Everything is yours. I just want you to learn how to provide a service and get money for it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If he can learn that at 8, because he loves sports too, but he doesn't like basketball the way that I wish he did. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And as a father, like we were talking, I don't want to be that Denzel Washington type guy. Like, you know what I mean?
You don't want to he got game your son.
I don't want to he got game my son. You know what I mean? So I want to have a great relationship with all my kids. So, man, my son likes to. He likes track and soccer. He likes to dance and all that kind of stuff that I'm not good at.
Right.
You know what I mean? But one thing I am good at is selling stuff.
Yeah.
So let me just sprinkle that knowledge on him, and he's doing a phenomenal job right now. And they're holding it down in school. Shout out to my 4 beautiful children, man. Dream, Denasia, Daima, the Ari. I probably won't see you guys tonight because you guys will be sleeping by the time I get home. We already know love is love.
Yeah. Love is love.
That's what's up.
Shout out to the routine.
Yeah,
slime.
Shout out to the routine,
I never
man.
knew about this slime thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is new.
I remember slime back in the day, but I didn't know there was
even back in the day. I didn't play with it. I saw other kids
knew
have
it.
that. It was very much a white.
It was a white man thing, kind of
thing.
But I can see it. I can see it being. I can see it popping though.
If I came home like 8 years old playing with slime, my mom would box out of my hand like, "What are you doing?
What is that? Is that boogers? What is that, yo? What you playing with, nigga? Booger that shit out my house, dog. Talking about you playing with booger juice. Playing with booger juice in my house, boy. Go wash your dishes.
Who's spin your head? Who's spin your head?
Spit on you.
Why is there saliva on your face?
Yo, the kids are loving it right now. They're making it themselves, man. So I was like, yo.
That's crazy.
Now Chris is pushing slime.
Pushing slime, man.
Hey, man, Grand Slam is featuring brand new addition to the family, a.k.a. Slime.
Oh, man. And speaking of new addition, man, they changed the game, too.
Yeah.
Bringing back the movie.
Yeah.
And letting everybody know what's popping.
What movie?
New edition?
Why am I out the loop? Why am I so out the loop?
You super out the loop.
New edition making a movie?
They already did.
I haven't seen it.
They made a biopic. It was on BET.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's all over YouTube. Just check it out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yo, my sons, my kids,
they're jumping
they
on
all
it.
know the tracks.
Yeah.
What?
They know the tracks, man. They know the dance moves.
Oh my god.
They're the one that putting me on Mike Biv. Like I had to add him. I had to add him on flipping Insta, man. Just let them know that we working and I got my kids dancing to your stuff and they know everything about New Edition, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? And Bobby and all those guys.
That's fly.
Yo, man. So shout out New Edition. Just because you brought up the word New Edition, I was like, fam.
You gotta show
them love too.
It was in the back of my mind, like my Rolodex, to say, I gotta go watch that eventually. But it was never the forefront.
Yo,
that's what I'm saying. It was way in the back of my head.
It's on YouTube. Like, check it out, man. It's real, man.
There's a bunch of stuff.
Man. They did it proper, man. Okay. They did it super proper,
I'm surprised
man.
They did it proper for a BET production.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, that was the best. That was the best BET production I've seen.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was a three-part series.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't just like a straight 2 hours. It's 3 parts.
Okay.
2 hours.
Is that what BET's gonna do? Is that what they're gonna do? Like the NWA? Would it be the NWA story? No, they did that because you know how they did a straight up Compton movie.
Yeah.
And then everybody was talking about we need a death row movie. So BET. Is that what they're trying to do? They're trying to like push all these biopics.
Yeah.
Because I heard
it makes sense.
I heard BET was trying to get Jodeci. After the New Edition story came out, I heard Jodeci.
I wouldn't be surprised. I heard Nas is doing one.
I
heard they got. I think they got one for Pac coming out, but I think that's gonna hit the big screen.
Pac is Warner Brothers.
Pac's Warner Brothers. That one I know.
That was a big.
That's a big one.
That's a big
one. And I know that for a fact because the young boy that played Biggie Smalls, he's in the Pac film.
And they should be doing that kind of stuff, man.
They're trying to keep it consistent.
It just shows how old we getting, man.
Bro, that's true, yo.
When I'm at work and I'm filling out contracts and I see like 1995, 97.
Yeah,
you're a boy, bro.
And then I'm like, wait, how old are you? I'm 19. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You were born when Fresh Prince was in his final season.
Yeah. Final season,
like,
man.
What do you know about Men in Black?
Nothing.
98?
I know nothing about it.
What do you know about TLC?
Nada, nothing.
Scrubs.
Who's that?
Like
Matrix,
is that a rapper? 99.
Who's the Matrix? Is that a ball move?
Like, man, they're remaking The Lion King, and I'm like, I saw that shit in 93.
They're remaking it?
They're remaking The Lion King.
I will never watch it.
I swear to God.
I will never watch
it. They can't touch that
They're
classic,
remaking The Lion King.
I can never, ever.
They just crossed the line,
They crossed the line on
because
that.
Beauty and the Beast was a success, quote unquote.
It was, though. I took my daughter to watch that.
Yeah. See? How can you be mad at that?
I was sitting in there like, Beast! No! Yo,
damn.
Real talks. I'm telling you. Beast is live. Bro, my kid has me watching everything.
Bro,
I'm on these kid movies nowadays.
The Lion King they're remaking The Lion King, and okay, the rumor is it's going to be a real life.
I'll never watch it.
And I don't know. So they want to use the same animatronics they use for like what's that? At Planet of the Apes.
Would you say animatronics?
Animatronics, yeah.
You say animatronics, dog?
Animatronics.
That's what's up.
Where you get that word from, dog?
New word of the day.
Where you find that? Where you find that word, dog?
Y'all never watch Space Network? Like y'all don't watch behind the scenes of making movies and shit?
You talking about cinematography?
Yeah.
Animatronics, bro. Yeah, be real. You made that shit up, right?
No, I didn't.
You made that shit up on the podcast.
I swear to God.
Don't bring Jesus into this. Jesus ain't do nothing to you, dog.
Nobody's heard the term animatronics.
I haven't.
Animatronics.
Animatronics.
Yes, I swear to
What is the definition of animatronics?
Okay, animatronics. I'm frozen. Why you, bro? Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm just saying, bro. I never heard of animatronic. I heard of cinematography.
I know for a fact.
Maybe I'm out the loop.
Look. Yeah, you are.
Don't put this on
I know.
me. Don't do that.
I'm trying to flip it. I'm fighting it right now.
Whatever. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
I forgot. But yeah, they're going to use like real live fake animals.
Animatronic. Now you change it.
Nah, it's animatronics. It's like a robotic animal.
It is still going to be cartoonish looking?
No, they want to use like real life.
Like Planet of the Apes.
Exactly, like Planet of the Apes.
Okay.
Like obviously there's some CGI being used, but there is an actual guy in like a suit, and then they use like a robotic.
Yo, when that brother kills his other brother, when that Mufasa gets killed by
Mufasa gets murked
by Scar, what's his name?
Scar.
Yeah, Scar, right?
Hey,
that still burned the imprint in my head. Like, I'll never forget.
And then Simba's just Simba's eyes.
Yeah.
Like,
when
Mufasa
said, "Brother, help me," and then the man goes, "Long live the king,"
and it
dashes him.
But you forgot when he put his nail
in it. Yeah, he digs his nails
in.
And then rips him out.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. Okay, so I watched Lion King probably like, I don't know, maybe a year ago with my daughter, right? Because obviously she's young. Yeah. I'm putting her on the old, the old things I used to watch. Yeah. So I'm watching it again. I'm watching it like, yo, this shit is sad. Like, of course. So after the Mufasa drops, then Simba's on. I'm like, yo, Dad, like, get up, like, yo, you can't be dead. I'm watching it like, yo, fam, Mufasa, nigga. My daughter's there like, look, it's a lion. I'm like, yo, my nigga, chill, nigga. Mufasa dead, right? So it's like, when you really rewatch these movies, bro,
yeah, man,
it's real,
super real. Yeah, man. Just the simple fact that you're actually reciting it line for line.
Dog.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lion King's my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
Disney film, right?
Disney can't go wrong. Disney knows what it is, man.
If you had to pick one like old movie you wanted to remake, what would it be?
To remake?
Yeah.
I'm not really with the remaking thing.
No?
Because that, to me, the word remake means remake the money without being original. Right. When it comes to movies.
Right.
So, I'm not really into that.
Like, okay.
I'm not really into that. Like, be original.
True, I agree.
But if you're asking me the question and you want me to answer, I don't know, bro.
Anything.
Matrix?
They are gonna redo that.
How? What are you gonna do different?
No. Apparently, it's either a continuation or they're gonna reboot.
If it's a continuation, that's tough.
Yeah.
But a remake? Come on.
I would appreciate the continuation.
I'd appreciate that.
Okay.
You know what? Boys in the Hood for me, man.
Ooh, shit.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
I would like to see
a remake. Okay.
I got a problem with
I'm with that.
I got a problem with that for a second. Because the original is such a classic.
But they're all classics.
They're all classics.
That's the thing. They're all classics.
If they're remaking Lion King, fams,
yeah.
I thought Lion King was an untouchable.
That's what I thought.
Okay, so who can you grab? I guess you can grab Ice Cube's son. He'll fit in right perfectly.
Oh, 100%. That's him.
But then, Ice Cube.
You can get, what's that dude's name? Jordan. What's that cat's
Michael
name?
B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah,
somebody.
Yeah. He would play Cube's character.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. There's enough niggas.
You can get a couple. We're
good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
No disrespect to Tyler Perry, but I don't want him in it.
No.
Please
no disrespect.
No disrespect. But yeah, you're right.
I'll go a step further. Honestly, I hate all his films.
I didn't.
You got a few funny joints, man.
Yeah,
you got a few funny
joints. Everything he does now, I'm like, nah.
Because this is the way I look at it.
You're going too much to the well.
This is the way I
come
look
up
at
with
it.
something.
This is the way I look at it. You got to take a movie or a piece of art or whatever for what it's meant to be. Like he's not making these movies to be like epic. It's just a little something you throw on a Saturday afternoon. You ain't doing nothing. You throw it on, you watch it, you laugh a little bit, and you go back to clean your house.
You know what?
It's not like take your girl out for a date to go watch the Tyler Perry joint and then go to dinner. It's not none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And if you do that, you're gangster.
Yeah, that's some thug shit.
All right, we're talking about movies, right? Tyler Perry. You know what Tyler Perry's films all remind me of?
What?
The same shitbox films that I used to like.
What?
Remember those Ernest Goes to Jail? Ernest plays basketball.
Them Ernest joints, yeah, man. Of course, Ernest had some classic bangers, man.
Some bangers, like some comedic.
What was that Ernest one when he had the twin? Remember, Ernest Goes to Jail. That was Ernest Goes to Jail.
That was the one.
Yeah, Ernest Goes to Jail.
He gets blackmailed.
Yeah, by the bad Ernest.
Yeah,
I never watched none
Tyler
of those.
Perry's films are just that. They're comic sketches, just filled out over the course